This is Adam Liu back with another episode of the COVID is Bad podcast. Yes, creative name, I know. Today we'll be talking about how there will actually be no one cure for what is called long COVID. It's not gonna be like, HIV. They eventually found some drugs that could help stop the replication of the virus and manage it and stop it from transmitting. It won't be like that. It won't be like that. There's one cure announced 10, 20 years later, and then everybody's fine and everybody goes on with their day. It's because COVID-19 affects everybody differently. And the first thing we'll look at is this website called RTMH. They have a whole list of treatments on their website. I'll link to it and I'll put a little screenshot of it. And look at how many treatments there are. There's like 24 different drugs, and there's like 5 supplements and 4 procedures. And none of these things have like 100% efficacy. In fact, but the thing is, they do actually help some people. Like, for example, low-dose naltrexone has helped me a lot, but I know a bunch of people that it hasn't helped at all. And like guanfacine, there early on it was known as a drug to help with people with brain fog and fatigue. However, I was prescribed it maybe like a year ago, and it didn't do much for me, and I know other people didn't do much for. So that's the complicated thing, is that COVID-19 affects everybody differently, and long COVID can be manifest itself in so many different ways in people's bodies. For some, it can cause a sort of autoimmune condition that is, that the COVID antibodies in your system cause your immune system to attack itself. And it was just in the long COVID clinical newsletter that they inserted these antibodies into like hamsters and mice, and these hamsters and mice started to have like nasty symptoms. So that's a potential theory behind some long COVID cases, but definitely not all of them, because for some people, the virus evades your immune system, stays in it, and then your immune system senses this, but they can't get rid of it. So like your immune system attacks itself, and if that manifests itself in so many ways. And for some people, like the fight with the virus just tires out your immune system so much that it's like maybe you have the chronic fatigue after or brain fog. So yeah, I mean, the future of long COVID will look like we'll have a bunch of different umbrellas for each patient who has long COVID. The most important thing now is to get biomarkers, because something is clearly off with their bodies, even though, a lot of us have taken every test imaginable and most of them have come back normal. But once we do have biomarkers, we can identify which long COVID umbrella each patient is in, and then we can target treatments for that particular umbrella. So that's exactly what I believe the future of long COVID to look like.